My dear friends, I want to invite you on a journey through the pages of Scripture, where prophecy and fulfillment intertwine in the most remarkable way. You see, the question of whether Jesus truly fulfilled Messianic prophecies is not merely academic, it's a matter of cosmic significance. As we explore the Old and New Testaments, we'll uncover a divine narrative that spans millennia, revealing the extraordinary plan of God for humanity. Let me ask you, have you ever pondered the miraculous nature of Jesus' birth? Isaiah 7:14 speaks of a virgin conceiving, a sign for humanity. This prophecy finds its fulfillment in Matthew 1:22-23, where we read of Mary, a virgin, giving birth to Jesus. The question is, what are the odds of such a specific prediction coming true? I submit to you that this is no mere coincidence, but a divine orchestration. Now, consider the divinity of Jesus. Isaiah 9:6 prophesies a child who would be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. These are not titles we casually assign to a mere mortal. In John 1:14, we see this prophecy realized in Jesus, who is described as the Word made flesh, full of grace and truth. My friends, this is a claim of deity that cannot be ignored or easily dismissed. You see, the Messianic prophecies not only speak of Jesus' birth and divinity, but also of his suffering and triumph over death. Psalm 16:10 foretells that God's Holy One would not see decay. Acts 2:25-31 reveals how this prophecy was fulfilled in Jesus' resurrection. Let me ask you, what other historical figure has ever made such a claim and had it verified by hundreds of witnesses? Moreover, Isaiah 53 paints a vivid picture of a suffering servant who would bear the sins of many. As we read the gospel accounts of Jesus' crucifixion, we see this prophecy fulfilled in exquisite detail. The question is, how could a text written centuries before describe events with such precision? I submit to you that this is compelling evidence of divine foreknowledge. But it goes deeper, my friends. This suffering wasn't just a display of endurance, it was the very means of our atonement. As Leviticus 16 foreshadowed and Hebrews 9 confirmed, Jesus became our ultimate sacrifice once and for all. My dear friends, the Messianic prophecies also speak of the Messiah's lineage and his eternal reign. The genealogies in Matthew 1 and Luke 3 meticulously trace Jesus' ancestry back to David, fulfilling the promise that the Messiah would come from David's line. This is not mere coincidence, but a carefully preserved lineage spanning generations. But the story doesn't end there. Daniel 7:13-14 speaks of one like a son of man coming with the clouds of heaven, being given authority, glory, and sovereign power. This prophecy finds its echo in Revelation 1:7, which declares that Jesus will come again with the clouds, and every eye will see him. You see, the second coming is not just a New Testament concept, but one rooted in ancient prophecy. The question is, are we ready for this glorious return? As we conclude this journey through Messianic prophecies, I want to challenge you to consider the weight of evidence before us. Each prophecy we've explored adds another brushstroke to the portrait of Jesus as the Messiah. My dear friends, I encourage you to read the Bible for yourself, to wrestle with these truths, and to ask the hard questions. For in seeking, you may find that the answers have been there all along, waiting to be discovered in the person of Jesus Christ.